Streaming is probably the easiest job for its income bracket. Oh boy. Oh man, let's see it. Not only is streaming not a hard job, it is potentially the easiest job for its comparable income bracket. Probably only surpassed by OnlyFans models or something. Top streamers don't make doctor money, as Hassan puts it. But they make much more. Okay, I was gonna say they definitely make doctor money, bro. The fact that they don't actually know what people. Wait. The fact that they don't actually know what people in what are considered high paying careers, i.e., doctor and lawyers, actually make shows this how disconnected from reality they are. Oh, so okay, so Hassan said top streamers don't make doctor money. Yeah, but he's saying they make much more. I don't see anything wrong with the comment. And people say shit like this. They talk about big streamers who are definitely out of touch. Yeah, but like, again, like even what Hassan said, like Hassan's statement was not out of touch at all. Like he was pretty much spot on. I imagine if I had to sit there and deal with the chat for 8 hours and, you know, be entertaining, because that's what you're there to do. Like I would be socially exhausted, because again, he didn't sit there and say it's the hardest job, right? Because obviously, like, pick almost anything, right? Pick any like manual labor job, pick any. And I'm gonna also talk about like streamers that are doing their own, you know, your own editing, your own promoting, your own research into hashtags, peak times, all that kind of stuff. Like, yeah, but nobody is saying that. It's like, oh, like it's the same as being a welder. And it's like, nah, bro. It ain't. Everything is hard from its own perspective, but nobody will ever see it as that. You know what I mean? Like I used to sit there and think people that work desk jobs had no right to ever complain. And then I saw like the stress that my dad went through as being a developer and a software engineer, and I was like, Jesus, like I put a lot more respect on that than obviously now. It's not even a question. But and same with like my mom's parents. When my parents were together, they put no respect on my dad's job, even though he made significantly more money than in either one of them, because he just sat at a desk all day, and they were all like manual labor gung-hos. It's like, bro, just because you're not sitting there dealing with physical stress, like, you know, construction and all that kind of stuff, doesn't mean that there's, you know, not jobs with huge mental strain. While it may be socially draining to be a streamer, it's not even as socially draining as a number of other careers, such as medicine, nursing, social work, mental health counselors, even teaching, etc., etc. I don't think anybody would make the argument that streaming is more socially draining than any of these. To be honest, I pulled me a clip of a streamer saying that it is more socially draining to be a streamer than in medicine, nursing, social work, mental health, counselors, even teaching. Like, bro, what? We may sit here, like, at least for me, for sure, right? I can understand how you could say that, like, it can be socially tiring and stuff like that. Absolutely. But at the end of the day, regardless of, yeah, I'm going to use a teacher, for example. Like, we talk to screens, and we talk to chatters that come by. Like, we just read messages. And you know what? If somebody says something in chat that you don't even agree with, you can just fucking ban them. Like, you could, bye, see ya, gone. Like, a teacher can't, like, ban a kid, you know what I mean? Like, they still have to get up early to drive to work and all that stuff. Like, it's like, these are still very difficult jobs. I wouldn't say that it's harder, or just me personally, I wouldn't say it's more socially draining than any of these. I would say it is definitely just as socially draining as working in retail when you are at a certain threshold of a streamer. Like me, I would never be able to say that. But when you're at a threshold of, you know, and it's depending, right? I'm talking streamers who are like, you know, they talk to chat and all that kind of stuff. They're heavily involved because there are still people out there who just they stream their gameplay and that's how they're big. But yeah, I don't think anybody is making the argument that it's more socially draining than these for sure. No way. Needless to say, none of these jobs are anywhere at the same rate as being a top streamer. So needless to say, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I'm not even gonna fucking lie. I don't even know what this means. I don't even know what the fuck this means. Let me look this up. What the fuck? Dude, I don't even know how to type today. What does this mean? Past tense? Pay someone for services or work done? Needless to say, none of these jobs are rematured at anywhere at the same rates as being a top streamer. Bro, let me show you guys something. Let me show you guys something really quick. And I'm actually curious. This is going to be research for like both of us. So these are top 20. Okay, 30. Hi, Dad. What's up, baby? So these are all top streamers right here. So we're down to 80. That's monthly subs right here. And obviously it fluctuates and everything like that. So let's say you have 9,322 subs. Let's call it 90. We'll call it 9,500 subs a month. We'll call it 9,500 subs a month. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty fucking ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. That number was a lot bigger than I was thinking. Okay, so it's top 100. Either way, like my point, what I'm trying to kind of get to here and see like when does it like fall off, because there obviously are so many. Top 200, we're still at. I mean, this is tough too because this is also like across the entire world. That is a lot of goddamn money. It was the number was a lot bigger than I was gonna go for on the argument. Are you fucking serious, bro? Shroud is at 300. So hold on. Let me do this. We'll call this 3,700. Okay. This is actually more fair. This is actually more fair right here. What do you think Jinxie makes? I can tell you how much Jinxie makes. I mean, this is just obviously off of streams. Oh my god. Fuck. So Jinxie has 174,000 active subs. Oh, wait, I just realized I can do this. And we're also gonna be generous. Yeah, so here's what I'm gonna come back to I'm gonna come back to that that number right there, because this argument I actually totally have something for. Yeah, that's on him though. That's on the way that he took his contract. I don't feel any sympathy for that. Let's say Jinxie is not getting 70-30 because they've gotten rid of, you know, they're not really doing that, right? So times $2.50 at a minimum he is getting this. Could be making more. He blew up pretty quick, so he's probably still on a 50-50 contract. That's a month. That is just what he has made throughout the month of February, from this day to this day. This day right here. So what did we say it was? Let's do 100. Let me just do that again. That's that number. And then let's do that by 12 months in a year. Because Nick signed an exclusivity deal. He has a direct contract that at that time he was not allowed to stream anywhere else. Jinxie does not have that. Jinxie, I don't know if he streams on TikTok or if they're just restreams, but yeah, he does not. They're not doing those contracts anymore. No one really has exclusivity contracts. They are kind of pointless now, to be honest. But so anyway, we go back to the one that let's Shroud, for example, right? So he had that 3,000 or whatever. That equates to $111,000 a year. Now, obviously, Shroud's subs have fluctuated because I forget what game came out at launch, but it had I guess that was last year. Diablo, where it was the gift to, like, his subs were ridiculous. But so say you're sitting at 3,600 subs a month, that's $111,000 a year. Pre-tax, obviously, because the $2.50, that's off the $2.50 split. That's not there. So, and then when we look at these jobs of other careers such as medicine and stuff like that, I just feel like medicine is a really tough argument to make when you say here that you're not compensated. Nursing is totally fair, right? Because a lot of nurses are severely underpaid. Like, that's why we have nurse walkouts going on kind of all over the place, right? Because nurses are completely underpaid. Social work, again, probably the majority of this fits the argument. These people are underpaid, right? Mental health counselor, I mean, I don't even know what the fuck a mental health counselor like does or what they make. That kind of hadn't been a job until recently. Teaching, again, depends where you go here and whatnot. But like, bro, get medicine out of here, bro. People that are like actually like working on medicine, they're making $111,000 a year. Unless you're talking about just the little dudes that are, you know, packaging the pills and stuff like that. Like, let's not get it twisted. Doctors are making over $100,000 a year. Almost right off the rap. It's crazy. And you can say that that's out of touch or whatever, but I guarantee you no doctor 10 years into after at least getting their doctorate is making under $100,000 a year voluntarily. I find that hard to believe. That would be from the 27 to the 27, not to the first. It doesn't matter. The point is still the same. The money it's ridiculous. All right, so similar to Hollywood. Oh, wait. Let me see. The only difficult thing about streaming is the incredibly high barrier to entry, but this doesn't have anything to do with how hard the job is or actually anything to do with how good a streamer they are or any innate skill. Like most things in life is literally just luck. This right here, this is how I know you're fucking stupid. So I actually heard this person's whole argument. Like I was totally down right here, and you're fucking dumb. If you think that all of these streamers have just made it to the top off of luck, you're stupid. I'm sorry. You're dumb. And like now everything else that you say, I will never fucking validate at all. This pharmacist just packaging pills, still money too. Yeah, like but I'm even giving them the benefit of the doubt of the when they say medicine, like I'm saying not doctors. So like the pill, you know, yes, a lot of those do make good money. I mean, luck does have a factor. Of course, luck has a factor with everything. When you get your first job and whatnot, there's luck that there's a little bit of luck that you were the best applicant that put in there. And it's not even as much as you guys think. Like all of these people have done some ridiculous like research and whatnot to see what it takes. Like you can't, like nobody gets big off of just luck. This person says right here, like most things in life, it's literally just luck. You will, bro. This right here, you do not get to this off of luck. Like, that's just, I'm sorry. You're stupid if you think that that's true. More than a platform? Well, of course, yeah. Definitely, it's more fucking luck than getting a job at Walmart. But yeah, no, there is not as much luck in it as people think. Like a plan. No, so more what I mean along those lines of, let's compare it to not your first job. Like sometimes, you know, you meet certain people through one job and then they go to another job and then you get a better job because you happen to know that person who like, so like that's more, I don't even consider that luck though. You know what I mean? Like I just consider that like part of the journey. Like it's luck to a certain extent. But it's not really luck because you took the time to network and like get to know these people and build a good foundational relationship so that when they left their company, you were the first person that came to mind for them to bring. Like there's luck, of course. I'm not saying that there's no luck. When you get that first viral video to pop you off a little bit, like of course there's a little bit of luck. But it's not as saying that anybody here, like this statement in life, it's literally just luck. No. I'm sorry. You're an idiot. Do you know what is luck? Here's what I'll give you. Luck is having a viral video. There is absolutely luck in getting viral videos. And that is totally, there is no arguing about that. I have seen people put out amazing content that only has 10,000 views. Amazing content, and it only gets 10,000 views. And I look at that and I'm like, why do I see that? And then someone taking a stupid video of their cat getting tens of millions of views. There is luck, of course. But sustaining it, and I'm talking to these people right here, none of these people are in this position by accident. None of these people are in this position because I just blew up. I'm just here. Like, no, these people have busted their ass. You know, there was probably a time where they were editing their own videos. They were working a job also at the same time. Like, of course, it's like anything else. There is a little bit of luck with it, but it's also like everything else. It's... well, like the amount of different accounts that just post Jinxie vids all day is luck and was a main reason why he's getting so big, though. How is that luck, though? I'm sorry, like, do you know... That's not luck, because do you know what those people are doing? Those people are taking those clips, having Jinxie somewhat in their name, getting follows, and they're getting monetized for that. They're making money off of those views that they are posting. There's people, I guarantee you, let's go on TikTok right now. I bet you I can find somebody that is rebroadcasting a Jinxie stream, and they're probably within the partnership program. Like, that has nothing to do with Jinxie. Like, you could call it more luck for those people, but it's like... Where's it? Does TikTok have a fucking, like, live section where I can just, like, scroll through lives or no? Shop. It says following live. Well, of course, because there's your brother playing COD. Oh, why is he playing COD, dude? Tell him to stop it. Tell him to stop it. I guess it's because he's funny as shit, so not part luck, but it's luck that 300 different accounts posting his stuff. Free advertising? Yeah, I hear what you're saying. But do you know why they want those clips of him? Because he literally sits there and plans what he is going to do every single stream, and he knows that I'm only going to stream 4 hours a night, but I'm going to be the most entertaining person on the platform. Shroud was talking about this the other day. Like, Jinxie's not even, like, actually a fucking, like, degenerate. Like, most of these people, like, Jinxie never does, like, 12-hour streams, 24-hour streams, like, farms the subs, everything. Like, bro, he sits there, he says, I'm going to do this tonight. I'm going to go in, I'm going to, you know, he probably has some stuff planned in there for sure, but, like that's all planned. That's all planned. Random people posting shit, yeah. And like I said, I'm not saying there isn't any luck in any of these things. You know what I mean? Like, of course. I think there's luck in everything. I think there's luck in almost, you know, whatever. You can call it whatever. But let me see. Let me just read the fucking rest of this and see what this idiot's got to say here. Similar to how Hollywood acting, the barrier to entry is insane and thousands of talented actors never make it. This is true. There are lots of good streamers that just stop because it can be tough. They're quite comparable in that regard. Difference between acting and streaming being the prior actually requires some allowable and some small taste talent. I see. I I don't think people really understand how much of streamers are actors, dude. Like I don't think people understand how much of a character these people put on when they go on stream. I'm not saying like, oh, they're actors, like they should be in movies. Like, no, of course not. But generally they're being somebody that they're not. It might not be like a super far-fetched version of who they are. Like there might be a lot of similarities, but they're changing who they are for the online world. And like, that's cool. Like, you know, that's what you have to do. When you sign up to be a streamer, like that's what you're doing. You want to be on the internet and you want to make it, be fucking entertaining, because if you're not going to do anything. It's just how it is. Sketch as an actor? Yeah, exactly. Streaming literally requires no skills. See Aiden Ross, XQC, etc., etc. So here, I don't follow Aiden Ross, dude. I don't keep up with this guy. He was a young kid that blew up out of nowhere. I was like, great, good for you. XQC, like, you even want to talk about no skill? Like, dude, this guy was a professional Overwatch player. Like, this guy started content because he was a professional in a massive esport. Like, is it the same skill as, like, could he go put a new roof on his house because he's a handyman? Like, no. But like, to sit here and say literally requires no skill and then to use a professional gamer in your example, I think this is just a really L take. And like, I definitely try to look at things from both sides, but I was totally with him in a lot of like this stuff here until like we got to wait, what even part exactly was it? Oh yeah, it all being just luck. Like, I'm totally here for this argument. Like, trust me, I will sit here and advocate as much as I need that these people are underpaid, 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 like, for sure. But saying it's all on luck and then sitting there and using a professional player to say that they have no skill, like, bro, I'm sure you could find other examples that are better than this one, you know what I mean? Aiden Ross might be a good one. Like I said, I don't keep up on him, and I didn't before his blow up, so I don't know how he necessarily got big. And honestly, the fact that our society rewards individuals with such insane monetary value says something deeply disconnected. Or what is that? Disconcerting? What the fuck are these words, bro? These are these stupid fucks that just try to sit here and use words that people don't understand to be smart, to sound smart. Like, does this even make sense? What word? What is this? Yeah, see, okay, they just didn't knew what the fuck that meant, but so I just spelled it wrong. I'm not gonna roast them for the spelling though. It's whatever. It is what it is. About the world we live in. They have the easiest ride through life through sheer luck. Literally, they were just at the right place at the right time as this novel internet bubble of content sort of exploded and took them along. This is the definition right here of somebody that has never streamed, or they're one of those people that sits there and says, oh, I tried streaming, I was garbage at it, I don't want to admit that, and I see the chicks getting big on there and I think, oh wow, it's because I don't have huge boobs, that's the reason. It's not 100% wrong. No, it's not 100% wrong. It's these words that he adds here, right? Streaming literally requires no skills. That's incorrect. You're wrong. Like, that is just blatantly, if you want to say requires nowhere near the amount of skills as, say, you know, a developer, you know, almost anything, to be honest, for sure. Like, you're not wrong, but just saying no skills, you're stupid. Like, you're dumb. When we're talking about like these the top streamers, bro, you're wrong. I'm definitely with this, right? The fact of our society rewards individuals with such insane monetary value, because there are a lot of people that just go really weird and gift a shit ton of subs and whatnot. But do you know why a lot of people do that, dude? It's that parasocial relationship type of deal, right? They think because they get this dopamine hit, right? when they dono to their biggest streamer and then they're like, oh, they said I gifted so much, like we're friends. Like they genuinely think like, oh, like we that like that you almost owe something to them. And it's like you're completely wrong. Whoa, I take offense. Why do you take offense to that? I'm actually really curious to see why you take a. They do an easy ride through life though. Play video games and make 500K a month. Yeah, but here's the thing. It's not. I've gifted you a lot of subs. Yeah, but bro, there's no shot you're really trying to do this. Like me and you are obviously friends, right? Like me and you are. We've been friends before I was streaming. Let's use Vortex as an example, right? Vortex is second place in my channel with 72 gifted subs. Oh no, are we? Okay, stop it. Now you're just trolling me. Maybe dude, stop. Vortex has gifted me 72 subs, right? I've never met this man. I've never, you know, I've never even seen his face. Like he's followed me on TikTok. So I mean, I guess maybe if I could go look and see if he's posted. I don't know anything about this guy, but there has never once been this odd sense of like, oh, I feel like I'm obligated to do this because he's gifted me so many subs. And it's like there's never been any of that, but like that's what a lot of those top gifters and a lot of those people who dono to these big streamers, like they're looking for that just dopamine hit of, oh, thank you so much Trinex for the 100 gifted subs, man, it means the absolute world to me. And it's like obviously you feel good to be appreciated. Like there's nothing normal about, or I'm sorry, there's nothing odd about like getting the initial reaction, right? But it's the where they expect a little bit more. Like it's where they get crazy. It's where they go, oh, like they read out my dono alert, but they're not answering my DMs. And like these people are serious, bro. And it's like, no. like it's just fucking weird. Not saying it's easy because their mental health could be shot, but still. I mean, yeah, mental health will kind of be shot with anything. But I mean, I don't know. We live in entertainment. Like it is no different than us sitting here and making these actors and actresses like some of the richest people on the face of the planet. You know why? Because people pay for entertainment. It's just how it is. And like, and you know what? At the end of the day, like the people that just genuinely support to support are like, I'm not talking about those people when I say like, you know, that they spend so much, because a lot of times it's relative. You guys would be very surprised that like the people that are like top gifters in some of these massive chats, like they're nobodies in the grand scheme of things, but they're somebody in their company, or they're somebody to a lot of people. Like they're gifting a lot. Obviously a lot of people gift money that they don't have, and it's not a smart idea. But yeah, that's crazy.